Welcome to the exam sale video on the Dell Specialist, Technology Architect, Midrange Storage Solutions exam syllabus. In this video, we will go through each domain of the exam and highlight the key topics that you will be tested on. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what to expect in the exam and can plan your preparation accordingly. The Dell Specialist, Technology Architect, Midrange Storage Solutions exam consists of 6 domains, each with a specific weightage. The domains are Power Store Configuration, Power Store Implementation, Power Store Concepts and Features, Power Store Hardware, Power Store Installation, and Power Store Remote Protection. The weights of these domains are 25%, 20%, 15%, 15%, 15%, and 10% respectively. In the Power Store Configuration domain, you will be tested on your ability to configure storage resources, networking, and host connectivity for block, file, and VMware environments. This domain has a weightage of 25% and includes topics such as creating and managing volumes and volume groups, configuring host protocols including acing, Fiber Channel, and VMware, implementing host connectivity for Windows, Linux, and XC, managing storage containers for vVols, and configuring thin provisioning and data reduction settings. You will also be tested on file storage configuration, including provisioning and configuring NAS servers, configuring file systems and NFS/SMB shares, and implementing DNS and NTP services for file environments. In the Power Store Implementation domain, you will be tested on your ability to perform day-to-day management, system administration, and performance monitoring of the Power Store cluster. This domain has a weightage of 20% and includes topics such as navigating and utilizing Power Store Manager, executing management tasks via Power Store CLI, integrating with REST API for automation, configuring SMTP and Support Assist for proactive support, and managing user roles, LDAP ad integration, and security settings. You will also be tested on monitoring and troubleshooting, including monitoring system health and performance metrics, interpreting system alerts and events, gathering support materials and log collections, identifying hardware and software component status, and analyzing capacity utilization and forecasting. In the Power Store Concepts and Features domain, you will be tested on your foundational understanding of Power Store models, architecture, and core software capabilities. This domain has a weightage of 15% and includes topics such as distinguishing between Power Store T and Power Store X models, explaining the difference between unified and block-optimized deployments, defining the Power Store cluster architecture, describing apps on functionality and use cases, and identifying data efficiency features including deduplication and compression. In the Power Store Hardware domain, you will be tested on your ability to identify physical hardware components, enclosures, and connectivity requirements. This domain has a weightage of 15% and includes topics such as identifying base enclosure components, describing expansion enclosure types and connectivity, identifying drive types supported, recognizing I/O module options for front-end and back-end connectivity, and explaining node internal hardware architecture. In the Power Store Installation domain, you will be tested on your ability to execute the physical deployment, network discovery, and initial cluster initialization. This domain has a weightage of 15% and includes topics such as performing network discovery using the Power Store Discovery tool, executing the initial configuration wizard, configuring management, storage, and vMotion networks, validating installation using pre-deployment checklists, and licensing and cluster creation procedures. In the Power Store Remote Protection domain, you will be tested on your ability to configure local and remote data protection strategies including replication and snapshots. This domain has a weightage of 10% and includes topics such as configuring local snapshot policies and schedules, implementing asynchronous and synchronous remote replication, managing metro volume for high availability, performing failover and failback operations, and establishing protection policies for storage resources. In this video, we have gone through each domain of the Dell Specialist, Technology Architect, Midrange Storage Solutions exam syllabus and highlighted the key topics that you will be tested on. With this knowledge, you can now plan your preparation and focus on the areas that are most important for the exam. Thank you for watching and good luck with your preparation.